like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
What is going on? How's everybody doing? Forza Milan, Champions League day. Andon is here. What's up, Andon? How you doing, my man?
Yeah, hello to everybody. It's going very good.
Excellent, excellent.
Hopefully the senior team will have the same game as the youth team.
Oh, really? What happened with the youth team? Tell me.
We won 3-0.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
And Dinamo Zagreb is known for having a very good youth team, so not bad, not bad. Did you perhaps watch the game, or you just saw the result?
I tried to watch it, but I couldn't find any good stream. I watched like 5 minutes, but I saw a little bit of the highlights. They were very good.
Nice.
Traore is showing his talent. I think he's
Nice.
just a little bit undersized. If he can bring on some muscle, he will be excellent. Also, Lazatic was excellent from the bench. He played like 20 minutes. He had a couple of chances, scored a very beautiful goal. And yeah, it was a good game for them.
Nice,
They didn't
nice.
concede. So it's
They
a good
didn't
game
concede.
from the Primavera.
So hopefully this time around the team can go ahead in the next round, because I don't think they ever have. Like, I might be wrong about this, but I don't think they ever
haven't.
have. Yeah.
I think they are now in the first place because Salzburg and Chelsea drew.
Oh.
Dinamo
Nice.
for the first game with Chelsea won, so we have 4 points. Dinamo is second with 3, and Salzburg and Chelsea They have 2-1.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. Everybody in chat, what's up? How's everybody doing? Let me just say Forza Milan to everybody. Champions of Italy. Zagreb getting pancaked today. Mattia Fregoso, si potrà vedere la partita. Le partite non le facciamo vedere durante la stagione, solo durante l'estate. Senior Green, Forza Milan. Dinamo better scramble like an egg or we're gonna get folded like an omelette. Ciao ragazzi. What's up, Aziz? Andon is in the house. What's up? Mohammed, Forza Milan. Ricky M, Forza Milan. How you guys doing? Milan Nestar, Forza Milan, and Paul KB, Origi hashtag 35. What's up? How you doing, my friend? Gray Olugo, what's up? How are you doing? Forza Milan, Forza Milan. Can I join the live? Champions League lives are exclusive to members. Members only. Members only. Ennio Ciminelli, Forza Milan, bro. Let's freaking go. Let's do it. Joel, in class, but I'm going to watch this instead. Oh, shit. That brings so much bad luck. Last time I did that. Last time, I've done that only once. And last time I did that, Milan lost 4-0 to Deportivo. You remember that game, Andon?
Oh, that game! Don't remind me. It was
Last
I
time I
couldn't
skipped. Yeah.
I couldn't believe that team could lose to Deportivo 4-0. That was probably the best team we had in the 21st century,
Yeah.
and they conceded four. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah. It was the only time was like, you know what? I'm going to skip class. I'm going to watch this game. And I felt so bad afterwards because I was like, oh man, I skipped class for nothing. And we got whooped. Anyway. Hola, Christian. What's our starting 11? Let's check it out. Right away. So, Milan starting 11, we have Magnan, Calabria, Kalulu, Tomori, Hernandez. That is our best defense. No question about it right now. Benacer, Tonali, that's our best double pivots. Salamakers, Diaz, Leao. Okay, I'm very happy with Salamakers on the right. We haven't seen Diaz much. Hopefully this is a game that Diaz can shine. Leao, of course, he is suspended for the next Serie A game, so I'm expecting Leao to do a full 90 minutes here, and hopefully he can give us a lot because he's taking the next day off. And then Giroud, it's just a matter of time, Andon. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. I like that Diaz is starting. I think he needs this game for confidence. I think it's the perfect game for him. Also, it gives a little bit of space to CDK to get some rest and to come in for Zero because Zero would need a little bit of rest. We have a big match this weekend, so hopefully it will turn out good.
Yeah, we do have a very big match this weekend, and this one too. I'm expecting Dinamo Zagreb to give us a fight. I don't think it's going to be an easy game at all. It's always going against Croatian teams. It's always difficult. Croatian teams always very skillful, and they beat Chelsea. That's not easy to do. They beat Chelsea. They defended well. Obviously, if there's one thing we can learn from Dinamo Zagreb is that they have the capability of scoring that early goal and then defending for 80 minutes, pretty much. Now, another thing about Dinamo Zagreb is that last I heard, these guys are unbeaten in the league. Out of 9 games, they have won 8. So it's a tough team.
They have pretty much similar start to Salzburg, so they're not very easy to attack. 2 of their players, Ristovski and Ademi, they play for my national team for Macedonia. So
Nice.
I know them very well. Ademi is one of the most underrated midfielders in Europe.
Who's
He
this?
also got some offers also from the Premier League, but due to his love to Dinamo, he never left. But he's very, very, very strong in the midfield. Leao
What's his name?
will have problems. Ademi.
Ademi. Oh, I've
Yeah.
heard this name before.
Yeah. Also Orsic in the last few seasons he made some trouble for big teams. So it won't be easy. But
Yeah.
Milan has no excuse not to win this. They're playing at home. They have to win this.
Yeah, yeah. It's time for Milan to take that step in the Champions League. It's time to become. We need to get used to winning in the Champions League because until that can happen, Milan can't really grow in this competition. I mean, so far we're talking about this yesterday, I think, and out of 7 games, AC Milan has only won 1 game out of 7. So this is a good opportunity to try and win against a team that, okay, it's not one of the biggest teams in Europe. It's still a very good team, still a very difficult team, but it's not a team that we should be like. This should be one of the teams that if we want to go through the group, we need to collect points from this team. No disrespect, but and I say that with awareness that it is a difficult match. Every match is difficult. Every match is going to be difficult, but if we want to become European champions eventually, we need to start winning games, and it needs to happen.
Yeah, if we cannot beat Dinamo, how we gonna beat Bayern Munich, Real, Barca, Bayern? So we have to
Yeah,
win this to show something.
yeah. Roy, you're scaring me by saying Deportivo instead of Dynamo. What's up, Mustafa? How you doing, my man? It's time. It's time. Live is the game starts in 15 minutes, I believe. Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to trash them, maybe 4 or 5-0. Look, I'm confident that this team today is going to bring the victory home, but I'm also aware that we might not. It could be a tie. I'm sure the Chelsea supporters and Chelsea was very confident of getting points out of them. I just want to see the team take that step, and just for them, because I want Tomori, Kalulu, Tonali, Benacer to get that feeling of what it feels like to collect points in Europe. Because once they do that, not only we will level up in Europe, that will give us another level up in Italy too, because it will really give us the awareness that we're a good team. But it has to be done on a regular basis.
Yeah,
What did you think of the? Yeah, go ahead, Andrew.
and hopefully Leo can finally show a really decent game in the Champions League. He got some rest due to the red card.
Yeah.
He won't play in the weekend, so he can go all out this game.
Right, exactly, exactly. There's Adeyemi who plays for Borussia Dortmund. I think that kid you're talking about.
No,
Yeah.
no, it was different. That's a different player.
Oh, okay. Thoughts on Giroud playing 6 straight games? Man, it's kind of worrisome. I'll be honest with you. Giroud playing 6 games in a row. He's one of the oldest. I think after Ibrahimovic, he is the oldest player in the team. So yeah, you have to be worried. You have to be worried because there's nobody else behind him. Rebic is out until October. Origi is out. I don't know how long he's out. I don't know if there's anything new came out of Origi. I know that he had to leave. He had to go back to Belgium to get himself checked up. We know that Ibrahimovic is back in January. So the offensive line is just being held by one man, essentially, and that is, Uncle Giroud.
I
CDK has.
I
Yeah,
think this is
yeah,
a
go ahead.
very good for Giroud because he wants to earn a spot with the French national team for the World Cup. So it's extra motivation for him. Only problem is how he will hold up physically. So far,
Yeah,
he's doing very
exactly.
good.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, yeah, of course. That's the only issue, like the physically. The thing is that, if you don't rotate these players, knock on wood, if Giroud gets injured, we literally have zero strikers in the team, like zero strikers, like zero players that are natural number nines. So we're walking on a razor edge right now. But Giroud has been great though. Like I think in 6 games in the Serie A, he scored 3 goals, 1 assist, and he had also important plays that led to goals. So it's more than just a 4 goal contribution. It's more than that. And also in the Champions League, well, no, he did not perform that well in the Champions League. But this is a good game to redeem himself. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's talk a little bit about Brahim Diaz. We haven't seen him much in action. What are you expecting from Brahim Diaz, Andon?
Well, I think this is the perfect game for him to show why Pioli still believes in him, and this is one of his last chances to show if he deserves to be bought because he's still on loan.
Yeah,
So hopefully that will give him enough motivation because the talent is there. But sometimes he gets too, I don't know, too annoyed. He has uh, some mental problems.
yeah.
We know what he can do. Hopefully he can start showing. There is a reason why Pioli trusts him and why he gives him chances. I know many people don't like him, but he has to do something.
Yeah, no, he definitely needs to show his worth. Okay, so these are the formations that we're seeing today. These are the rating scores from the previous game. As you can see, Alexis got a 7.8, really high score. Pierre Kalulu a 7.2, Mike Magnan 7, Sandro Tonani 7, everybody else below 7. Now, this is the formation that, wow, this is such a, oh my god, this formation is so essentially, if I am not wrong, this formation is a formation designed to absorb pressure. So it looks like they're going to be parking the bus and they're going to try and catch us on the counterattack. They're going to invite us in their final third. At least that's what I think by looking at this formation. Dinamo. So it looks like they are prepared this game defensively. I wonder if this is how they play in the league too. Let's check. So let's see. Last game they played against was, let's see. Okay, so in the league they have a different formation. In the league they play with a 4-1-4-1. So still a little bit of a cagey formation, but definitely different. So it looks like they prepared this game to defend, and so it looks like it's going to be a lot of AC Milan holding the ball. Hopefully we can break through. This Milan has not been the greatest at breaking through defenses, like parking the bus kind of situations. What do you think, Adon, about that?
Yeah, as I said, we are still learning how to be a dominant favor, like to play like favorites, to dominate the ball, to create chances. I think they should try because it will be really like 10 players in 5 foot of place. They should try a little bit of long shots. We have the players
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do so because usually what they try to do is to go with the ball in the middle, to give it to Giroud or to try to do something or allow to dribble everybody and to score goals. But this game it will be a little bit more difficult for that. So hopefully they will start. They will shoot the ball from distance.
Yeah, you've been calling out for the long shots for a while. We haven't seen. I don't think we have seen any so far. Have any of our goals come from outside of the box?
I think not.
I don't
I
think
can
so, right?
remember.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think any have come from outside the box. But yeah, guys, so it looks like a Dinamo Zagreb brought the school bus to San Siro, and they probably want to repeat what they did with Chelsea. I can imagine maybe like I'm speculating. They probably really worked on set pieces, maybe try and score a corner and then just close up in defense. But I don't know. It's I don't know what to think about that. To be honest with you, I don't know what to think about that. I don't know if at San Siro, Milan being with the energy of the stadium is going to, just go through them like a hot knife through butter, or they're going to struggle. I guess we're going to find out. Game starts in 7 minutes. Game starts in
Kalulu
seven
and
minutes.
Tomori just need to be a little bit more attentive because they will try to do a lot of counterattack. Especially
Yeah.
Orsic is a very fast
Oh,
player,
sorry about
but
that.
also like that they scored the goal against Chelsea. It was a counterattack. He found space behind the defense. They were pretty much because Chelsea was attacking all the time. They had a higher defensive line, and he used the space to score a goal. But hopefully, Kalulu will continue to have his form and will be able to catch up with him.
Scusa, non ce l'abbiamo oggi il link per vedere la partita, però si può facilmente trovare su quei siti magici. Quei siti magici si trovano le partite, sicuramente. Ma le Champions League non la facciamo vedere perché ci arrestano se la facciamo vedere. Um, Please, yeah, sorry about that. Had the comments. I have to remember to remove the comments when I go into those graphics. The Zagreb coach said he learned his player. He learned how. He learned that his no. Okay, so the Zagreb's coach said that he knows how to stop Leao, but they didn't really stop Leao, did they? I don't think they did. Leao was able to get his assist. I think at the San Siro it's going to be very different for teams to stop our players. I mean, how can you stop Leao? Oh no, Zagreb coach. Sorry. Yeah, how can you stop Leao? You put three players on him, and that's how you stop him. It's pretty simple. Um, uh, but that means that other players are going to be open.
Only Lao can stop Lao. Nobody else.
I like that mentality. I like that mentality. That is true. Only Leao can stop Leao. Yeah.
For
It's going
for
to.
his for his height, he's very fast. I didn't expect to be that much explosive, especially at that
Yeah,
height.
yeah. That's right. He is. He is. I mean, a lot of his game is that power burst, right? He has that really short power burst where he accelerates, and it's almost impossible to get him. City Masi, no problem, no problem. They lined up like the snake so they can get F like them. Yeah, what's up with this five at the back formation? Like, it's like so anti-football. I'm really not a fan of it. I'm not a
I'm
fan.
really curious to see because, as I said, Ristovsky is not a center back, the right center back. He's a right back. So I'm really curious to see how they will look on the pitch.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's a right back,
What
not a
formation
center
did
back.
they use against Chelsea? Let's check. Let's see how they set up against Chelsea. Okay, so against Chelsea, they set up with three at the back. They set up with a 3-1-4-2. Wow, what a weird formation. This is essentially how Milan attacks. When they play at three, they have the three at the back. Then that's Benacer, and then these are the midfielders, and Leao becomes the second striker, and Giroud. So interesting how they approached the Chelsea game. 3-1-4-2. I mean, it still ends up being a five at the back in the end because when Reece James and Ben Chilwell uh, open the wings, then the guys that are following are these guys. So it still becomes five at the back. But okay. So teams are changing their formation to face us. What does this say, Andon? What does it say?
Well, they're trying to adapt the game towards Milan, which is a good thing. We
Yeah.
haven't seen this in years.
Right.
In years, this is the first time that teams. I'm not saying that they're scared, but they're showing some respect. They're starting to show some respect to the team,
Yeah.
so they're trying to build up their game, not to play their game, but they're building their game towards our game.
Yeah, and
So,
we saw that in the Serie A too with Sassuolo, with Atalanta. Teams that usually play open football. They haven't changed their coaches. It's still the same coaches. I think
but
Sassuolo still.
but,
Yeah,
but they learned if they play open football, they're gonna lose.
right. So they're changing their way to play against Milan. These are good indicators. These are good indicators that the team is starting to become a threat for these other teams.
But hopefully,
Um,
they will learn to play, as I said, to play as the favorites. That's the biggest problem they have right now. To be the favorites, to dominate the game, to try to win it like that. Because Milan is a lot better when they're sitting back and waiting on the counters.
and they
That's
go
why
that
Leao
direct
has that
play.
kind of output. But hopefully today they will learn something else.
Yes. Okay, so the formations are listening to the magical song, the song of the Champions League. Um, um, they all look ready to go. Big sector of the yeah, as I suspected, the stadium is not full because the time is not convenient. It's an early game. Usually, these early games in the past, the stadiums have never been completely full. And so, yeah, it is exactly how I thought.
Also, they had some troubles with some away fans. They found some weapons.
Yeah,
They even arrested, I think, 14 people.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
think that's maybe one of the cases.
Some ultras brought knives and batons. Like, what the fuck? Were we trying to go to
Well, that's
war?
Balkan. That's Balkan ultras. Believe me, that's every game on the
I know.
Balkans
Yeah, I
is
know.
like that.
Okay, yeah. So it looks like the ultras of essentially the Curva Nord is empty. And that's where probably the Dinamo Zagreb ultras would be. Yeah, I mean, Croatia has a history of having some pretty, crazy ultras that like to, you know,
But the rest of the stadium is full, so I think they just let that area for the away fans. That's
yeah,
why.
yeah, yeah. Okay, game is about to start. Calabria Capitano in Europe. Calabria had a great game on the weekend, so hopefully he can maintain that kind of form because he's been getting a lot of criticism. How long to the kickstart? Should be starting anytime soon.
I
Anytime
was
soon.
I was hoping to see Des start this game just to see how he will react, but he
Most
already
likely Dest
picked
is
up
going
on
to
that.
play. I'm expecting Dest to play though, because he is in the Champions League list. I'm expecting him to play. He did play the last game in the Champions League, so let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's see. Dinamo in their second kit, all white, and Milan in the famous, historical red and black. Game is about to start. We need a Heineken here, Ando. We need a Heineken. A proper.
Yeah, I forgot to get them.
Okay, about to start any second. Has it kicked off on your side?
Yeah,
Okay.
it
I'm
started.
always
It
going
was
to
the
be.
20 seconds, something
All
like
right.
that.
Mine has kicked off right now. Okay, right away. Milan with the ball. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, no high pressure from Dinamo. We're just going to invite the team. Team is already moving the ball easily. Yeah, what's up?
You're gonna love this. It's a good start.
Okay. Nice play here. Oh, nice play, nice play. You can tell right away Dinamo is doing what we thought they were going to do, but nice play here to set up Giroud in the box by Brahim Diaz.
This is what I was expecting also from Diaz. As you can see, he can show what he can do. Just needs a little bit more consistency from his side.
I agree. I'm a big Diaz fan. I'm a big Diaz fan. Now, some nice feet. Yeah, yeah. Milan is definitely on a mission here. Can they break down this wall? Benacer, nice ball in the middle. Oh. Now let's see what Dinamo Zagreb looks like when they have the ball. Milan is going to do the high press. I think it's very important to keep the intensity high press, because you have to be able to do that in Europe. Did you see how Liverpool, like they got trashed by Napoli, but then they come back and they win against Ajax. So
I
yeah, go ahead.
think the problem with Liverpool is that I don't know. A team always has like a winning cycle, five season at maximum. After the fifth season, they drop off, and they didn't make enough transfers to cover. And also, they're missing Mane a lot. So they will have some problems.
Yeah.
And I think it's modern football. It's time for Klopp to go. I don't think he can do much more with Liverpool.
Yes. Here, Salamakers just had lost the ball, but then a great recovery from Salamakers. Yeah, absolutely. Dinamo playing with five at the back, 5-3-2. So it will be one of those kind of games. But but they look good. They're looking good right now. Just 3 minutes in, the team looks inspired. They look like they're going to be creative. It's one of those games where you have to be creative. Diaz losing the ball in the middle, but nice play here from Tonali, sending Leao straight away into a dangerous area. I like that. I like that we are verticalizing. We're verticalizing right away.
They started very well. I like what I'm seeing from the
Yeah.
first couple of minutes.
Stefano Pioli, he looked very confident in the press conference.
He's starting to show some cockiness. He needs to do that. He's a
Yeah,
champion as all.
right. And he, from a personal career-wise level, he needs to get some wins in Europe because he doesn't have many throughout his whole career.
Yeah, even with Lazio when he was playing, he didn't have the best scores in Europe.
Yeah. Benacer shielding the ball really well. Milan seems to be just controlling the match, controlling the tempo. Zagreb is not pressing. They're just going to mark their area. The defenders are going to mark their players that they're assigned to. And it's going to be that kind of game, guys. It's going to be that kind of game. Teo Hernandez with a bad pass in the middle. We mustn't be sloppy. We mustn't be sloppy. We must be precise. Salamaker's doing a good job in shielding the ball. Salamaker's with a nice cross in the middle. Tonali with the header. Nice. None of AC Milan players are UCL material. Wow. That's a big statement. That's a big statement. All right, let's see how Milan press. Zagreb going backwards. This kind of has a feel of a Serie A game. The tempo is not very high.
And then they
But
need to prove that in Syria. Even Pioli said in the derby, out of 90 minutes, there were only 45 active minutes.
as far as what? The referees?
No, no, active play. I
Oh,
mean,
active play.
yeah, active play. Even if you saw against Sampdoria, they drew the game. They had one man more, and they still tried to hold up the time.
Yeah. Come on, let's do it. 5 defense. How do we break this wall? With creativity, precision, technique, talent. There's plenty of technique and talent on the field for Milan. So it's just a matter of time. And also, once you get in front of that goal, we have to be clinical. That's going to be one of the key factors. Being clinical in front of goal. All right, Magic Mike from the back. Kalulu. Brahim Diaz coming to collect the ball. Remember, we were talking about this, about CDK. He doesn't come back to the defenders, collect the ball. Even though Brahim Diaz made a mistake in his pass, but he does come back, collects the ball. And that's what you want to see from your number 10.
Yeah, CDK needs to do that more often, but I think he has different instructions when it comes to the play. I think Pioli sees him as a more advanced player, more of a
Also, you
striker or a second striker rather
gotcha,
than
gotcha.
Cam.
Um, right now, the game stalemate, a little bit of a stalemate. One thing that I've noticed about Milan, Milan is a little bit sloppy right now, and we don't want to see that in this game like this, because the more you get sloppy, the more confidence you give to the other team. Milan has to be technically precise and technically ferocious. Didn't Leo drop a music video? No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Man, I love Giroud. You're gonna see now. This is what we need to do a little bit more often.
Nice hold-up play from Giroud. And the shot. Nice. Shot from outside the box, but really good hold-up play. Did you see Leo's video, Andon?
I didn't. First time this I'm reading here. I know he has some Instagram posts that he wants to be a rapper, but
Yeah. How come this hasn't started yet? Let me see. Let me try and refresh it. Ah, there you go. All right, Dinamo Zagreb now in an offensive position, but the defense does well. Watch out for Dinamo. Okay, Mike Magnan gives the ball to Teo Hernandez. Oh, in 2020, dropped an album. Wow. Yeah, this looks like Milan against Udinese from last year so far. 10 minutes in. It seems like that kind of game. It doesn't feel like a
and
European
speaking of
game.
Udinese, they started the season so good.
Yeah,
I'm really even surprised how we managed to score
they
four against them.
they are definitely a different team from last year. This new coach has given them, you know, has given them a new identity. But it's also like it's a young team that is growing, and they're all big. It's the biggest team in Serie A as far as weight and height. All right, nice recovery from Benacer. What a play from Benacer, giving the ball to Salamakers with the cross. Um, Zagreb recovers, but great job here from Milan to recover the ball in a good position. Theo Hernandez. They just got to be patient. Just got to be patient. Tomori. Back to Theo. Theo to Leao. Leao with the switch. Does he find Salamakers? Yes, he does, and it's a perfect pass. Nice play here. Nice stop by Salamakers. Calabria. Salamakers. Milan trying to methodically break down this wall. Good cross by Salamakers, but met with a Croatian header, and it wasn't offside. Tonali offside. It looks like we're going to be crossing the ball a lot. Hopefully Diaz can do these penetrations from the middle, these through balls. We'd like to see that from Diaz.
Hopefully, they will try to go through the middle a little bit more
Yeah,
because they're concentrated on stopping the wings.
yeah.
They will leave some space in the middle.
All right, Dinamo Zagreb coming up. Watch out for Dinamo here. Heavy touch from the Dinamo player. But Theo on one of his runs gets a foul in the middle. Oh, not a foul. Not a foul. Oh, yeah, it is a foul. Red card?
Nah, it's not a red, but a yellow, yes. But he did get the ball first.
Yeah, definitely not a red card. I don't think so. It's hard to tell from that camera angle whether or not it was clean. Um,
I think he got to the ball first after that.
oh, he
Got
got the
to him.
ball?
Yeah.
I mean, a once red for Zagreb.
But did you see how deep Diaz dropped?
Yeah, yeah.
This is what needed from CDK also.
Yeah. All right, so Milan give the ball back to Zagreb. Zagreb starting from the back. Let's see Milan's high press. It's not a very intensive high press. Dinamo Zagreb trying to get through, finding it difficult to get through the right side right now. It is still Dinamo Zagreb ball. Crazy clearance from the Dinamo player, but he does get himself a foul. And these are the kind of situations where we have to be careful, because Dinamo Zagreb is probably going to be feeding off of these kind of situations. Dead ball, set piece, put it in the middle, try and get a goal, and then close up shop for 90 minutes. So this is where Milan has to be very careful in how they deal with these set pieces. They're not going to damage us anyway if those are the kind of set pieces they take. All right, let's go. Teo Hernandez to Benacer. Benacer, the timekeeper. Leao in the middle of the park. Back to Teo. Leao now playing as the playmaker. Benacer. Game is going at walking pace at this moment. Dinamo not pressing at all, just waiting in their positions. I'm going to wait for Milan, so it's going to be up to Milan to take the initiative. With the through ball here. Oh, close through ball there. Almost got Tonali.
It was a deflection.
Oh, it was a deflection to Giroud. Almost turned into a through ball, yes. Now Dinamo on the offense.
Kalulu is learning something from Kjaer. I love Kjaer because he sends balls like this from the defense.
Yes. Kjaer is actually a very good playmaker from the back.
And I'm really surprised because after he returned from that kind of injury, he's still playing very good. I was thinking he would need a little bit more time, but he
Yeah,
looks like he never missed a game.
he had a really solid performance. Yep. All right, now Milan coming forward. This is going to be a conundrum how to break down this team. A lot of density, a lot of white shirts in the middle there. Milan has to be patient and wait for that channel to open up and hit it with confidence. Salamakers, Calabria back to Salamakers. Salamakers to Benacer. Salamakers back to Benacer. Benacer with a through ball. Oh, almost finds Giroud. Almost. Dinamo Zagreb is making Milan play at a very slow tempo because they're not pushing Milan with the high press. So they're just allowing Milan to play slowly. But Milan mustn't fall in their traps. Dinamo Zagreb trying to get the ball out, but no can do. Milan doing a beautiful job in winning the ball back between Benacer and Salamakers. Ball back to Mike Magnan. Tomori to Benacer. Milan at... Okay, the long ball. Here we go, a nice long ball. Do we get there? Nope. A very anomalous very slow tempo game, not Champions League, what we're used to from the Champions League. Watch out here. I would suggest Pioli to tell the boys to press high because they can win the ball back. As a matter of fact, they do. Here they go. Giroud tried to look for a pass, but they do win a corner. Let's see if we have some success on the corner. Todd Bowley went to Graham Potter and told him he thought he would be more exciting as a 4-4-3. What? What's
Yeah,
that
he
mean?
said that. Also, he said that De Bruyne and Salah are from the Chelsea academy. So
Todd Boyle is the president, right,
yeah,
of the club.
he's the new owner of Chelsea.
All right, corner kick from AC Milan now. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Corner kick. Corner kick. Calabria. Calabria. Back to Tonali. Tonali looking for the cross. It's a low cross to the first player. Watch out for the counterattacks. These are the counterattacks that we got to watch out for.
Yeah, this is what we need to be careful.
And it is a set piece from Salamakers fouls Orsic, and this is exactly what Dinamo Zagreb wants. They want these set pieces right there. They want the corners because this is how they want to. That's the only, it's going to be their best way to try and score, and this is where we have to be super focused.
But luckily, they're bad at taking set pieces as Milan are.
Yes, that helps Milan too, for sure. That helps Milan as well. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a very poor free kick. All
Man, what he missed.
right. Dinamo on the offense. Great job here by Brahim Diaz, pushing the ball off a much bigger player. Leao in front of goal. Leao in front of goal. Oh, Leao, just a little bit too long. But what a great play from Brahim Diaz, showing his physicality.
It's a corner, just one step slower.
Yes, he should just waited one step too much. Let's see the replay. Great stop of the ball. Great stop. He tried to set himself up with for the right foot. He probably should have shot. Instead of a setup, he should have tried to do the quick poke. The defender was really close to him. But, it's easy to say when you look at it from a replay. Much harder to do in real time. All right, corner kick coming in. To no avail.
Man, we're terrible at these set pieces. The crosses are not good. The positioning is not good.
Yeah, and it is something that Pioli actually spoke about in the press conference because they did ask him about it. I don't know if it was this last press conference or it was another press conference, but he said, it's something that we're working on now, and he said that, in these past years it wasn't a priority because the priority was working on the gameplay, and now though, we have to start to we've been working on that, and the players know it. And they're working on it. So let's hopefully it brings results. Let's see. Dale back to Benacer. It's a waiting game. It's the waiting game for Dinamo. Calabria. Salah. Benacer. To Calab. Ooh, nice play by Brahim Diaz. Very creative by Brahim Diaz. Nice play here. Very good. Oh, referee in the way. Good shot by Benacer. Benacer with a weird back heel, though. But Milan wins the ball back. You're about to say something, Endo?
Yeah, this is what they need to do more often. These long shots.
Yeah.
It was a good
Absolutely.
shot.
Ooh, poor touch by Leao, but he was in an offside position. Milan is starting to ask questions. 22 minutes in, Milan is starting to ask questions. Nice, powerful shot. High press, high press. Guys, come on, press, press. There you go, Lau, give him the press. Technically, they're not great, this team. So, if I was Pioli, I would ask the players to press a little bit with more intensity. I think you can win the ball a little bit sooner. Hopefully we can win this game. Absolutely. Knuckleball to the middle, unfortunately for Benacer. Yep.
I don't know if you noticed, but Leao shifted to the right in the
Oh,
last
yeah,
five
that's right.
minutes.
Lau is on the right, Giroud on the left. Giroud with a cut inside. Lau with a very poor shot. But, yeah, Lau now has shifted to the right. Confusing the tactics that they prepared, the anti-Leao tactics that they prepared for the left side. So I guess Pioli's saying, look at this. Leao is actually the center forward now, and Giroud is the left. But now, okay, now Giroud is going back to the middle. Anyway, I would like to see Milan not wait here. I would like to see them press, because I think if they press, they can force a mistake. And maybe we're just being patient. I'm going to catch them at the right time. Nice here by Tonali. Good interception, and Benacer and Brahim Diaz winning a good foul in the middle. Possession back to AC Milan. Benacer. Brahim. Poor stuff. They must not get caught into the rhythm of Dinamo. Dinamo is trying to kill the game. And it looks like Milan is kind of like falling for this trap. Milan has to play their own game. They have to play much more intensive. They have to press high. They shouldn't fall into Dinamo's rhythm pockets. So right now, even though Milan is playing better... Okay, here we have a chance from Leao winning a good ball. Let's see if it can... Ooh, it's coming. It's coming.
Just to try to speed up the game, we can score easily 2 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just speed it up.
But I think they're playing still in mind with the game on Sunday. That's why they're a little bit more conservative.
I hope they're not. I hope they're not, because Champions League is just as important. But they should definitely be a little bit more intense. They're being a little bit too relaxed. Milan Dinamo 3-0 if we're on the road to win CL. Leao playing on the right. I love this game, yep. It feels like maybe they feel like sooner or later they're going to break through, and they don't feel the threat, so they're not psychologically pressured to give them a high intensive press. Even these kind of games, Salamakers is better when the intensity is very high.
Yeah, this is a game for Messias. It's not for Salamakers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's either they're psychologically not pressured to press them with intensity because they feel like sooner or later they're going to get a goal and they're going to break through. They don't feel threatened by the team, so they're not attacking the team off the ball. Okay, Zagreb right now with the press. Milan doing very good right now in the press in their own half, though. Watch out for Zagreb coming forward. Watch out for Zagreb coming forward. Opportunity for Zagreb. Watch out for them. Watch out here for Zagreb. Zagreb takes a shot. Zagreb goes into the box and takes a wild shot.
This was a bad play from Theo. He gave up too easily.
A lot of space, yeah. And it's a corner kick. Corner kick for Dinamo. maybe the ball was going out anyway, but Mike Maya didn't want to take any risks. Short corner from Zagreb. Interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. But Zagreb still with the ball.
I don't think Zagreb prepared any kind of offensive plays for this game. I
Yeah.
think they only focused on defending.
Yep.
That's why the terrible corners and free kicks.
Yep. Um, Still Zagreb with the ball. Milan trying to get out. Milan trying to get back into shape. Now Zagreb just. This is where I would like to see Milan press. It looks like Milan is doing the same thing that Zagreb is doing, waiting for them. I don't think that's the right thing to do, but let's see how this turns out.
We are leaving a lot of open space on our left side.
Yeah, yeah. Um, 30 minutes in, I would like to see the team a little bit more give a little bit more intensity. But right now, Zagreb has the ball in their own area. Like the players should be pressing them, forcing the mistake rather than allowing Zagreb to play. I think that's very poor from AC Milan. But it looks like Milan is just is content to wait for them and wait for the mistake, I guess, and then hit him on a counterattack. Do you think Milan wants to hit him on the counterattack?
Well, it's Milan's style of play, so they're still not used to be the team that attacks most of the time. And I think they're not playing. They're playing with two strikers. Leao is a more advanced striker than a winger right now.
Yeah.
Pioli is trying another tactic here.
What do you think of Leao in this game? I mean,
Well, he's okay. He's trying something different, but he only plays good when he's at the wing. So I don't know what these people are trying to do with playing him center forward.
yeah,
We
my.
tried a couple of seasons ago to play him as
Oh
a
yeah, I
striker,
know.
second striker. It was terrible.
I did
Just
so
let
many.
him play on the left.
I did so many videos criticizing Pioli because of that. But for me, the issue that I'm seeing is I would like to see Milan press high, and they're not. I think if they press high, they can have more success. Pressing with more intensity. But anyway, Milan does have the ball. Let's see what they can create. Trying to look for Leao. The channel has been closed. Nice play here. Good cross from Hernandez Giroud with a difficult header.
Yeah, Theo a little bit in the last period dropped off with those crosses. We need him to cross the ball a little bit more often. He's not that. He's not playing that advanced at the pitch.
Yes, Milan wins the ball in advanced position. Salamakers with a poor touch. Salamakers not having the best of games this time at the San Siro.
Yeah, the problem with Salamakers in this kind of games when the intensity is low and we're expecting to attack is he loses concentration.
Yeah, he needs to
When
be
you're playing
always
a high
running.
intensity in a derby, the action is a little bit more often, so
Yeah.
he can stay in the game. Like this, he's dropping off.
Right here, you need players that are more. Ali would be perfect for this game. Ali would be absolutely perfect for this game. You need players that are more methodical rather than more intense based.
Yeah, Messias would have been better choice for this game rather than Saltmakers.
Yep, yep. Um, well, props has to go to Dinamo Zagreb for changing Milan's identity right now. So props goes to them. But let's see. Milan still the dominant team on the ball. The thing is, we need to treat all these Champions League games as if we are playing the final, because if we don't, we can lose. Yeah, we have to win these games. Nice opportunity here. Good play from Brahim Diaz to try to look for Leao. The team is just
Diaz
not
is
focused.
excellent this game.
Yeah, the team is not focused at all. Not focused at all. I think that Dinamo is doing a very good job at manipulating the rhythm of this game, and they're kind of making Milan fall asleep a little bit. So props goes to Dinamo for the defensive performance, but Milan should not be falling for these traps.
Yeah, but also they're leaving a lot of space. They're not that grouped up. We need to use this more often.
Dinamo's leaving a lot of space.
They're leaving a lot of space. We're creating chances, just we don't
Yeah, yeah,
finish
yeah,
them.
yeah. We need to be serial killers with these kind of these kind of teams. We can't give them anything. Opportunity here.
Yeah, they showed now we have 8 attempts, only 2 on target, so we need to work on that.
Omari says our shooting is terrible. Ringio, that's what we need. We need that Ringio attitude right now. That's 100%. We need that Ringio attitude to kind of wake up the players. The players are dormant. That pass is different between Brahim and CDK. Okay, Leao winning a foul, but he did a good
This was
job in
not a foul.
he did a good job in fighting for the ball. That's a soft foul. That is definitely a soft foul. That was a shoulder to shoulder.
Dinamo now almost scored.
Really? That was a shoulder to shoulder. Anytime the team plays selfishly, we never do good. Our team strives on unselfish style of play. Ref, come on. Trust me, it's better not to have a mercato at all. We're doing the same thing Chelsea is accused for using players to warm the bench for important matches. Well, Brahim Diaz is doing fine. I think it's not the players thing. It's the approach that is wrong. It's got nothing. I don't think it's got to do with single players. I think Dinamo is kind of getting in Milan's head. They should. Sooner or later, you kind of do feel that Milan is going to get one in, and then let's see if that changes. But the tempo is very slow, slow tempo.
And Dinamo is trying a lot of offside traps. I think we can use one of those situations just to be a little bit more concentrated.
Yeah. Slow tempo football is for technicians. So the more technicians you have on the pitch, Leao is not a slow tempo kind of player. Leao needs to play fast. He needs to play high intensity. Stalemate is high intensity. Brahim Diaz does have the technique to play slow tempo because he keeps the ball really close to his feet. Benacer can do that.
This is the type of game where Rebic would have been better than Leao.
Yeah, Rebic would have been. Rebic definitely can do the slow tempo much better. Yeah, we need Pirlo here. Pirlo can bring down the game to a walk in pace. Okay, Theo Hernandez coming up. Theo Hernandez coming up. Tomori. Okay, we have the runs in the middle. They've been trying to look for the players coming in from the left. Maybe we should start trying to look for the players on the right. Because Calabria had a really good run coming in there. While maybe Leao was being covered. The magnetism towards Leao, is 37 minutes in. Interesting game. I in points, honestly, from a tactical level, I give this game to Dinamo right now. We're falling for all their traps, but watch out, watch out. Salamaker's almost got through. CDK, Messias, Krunic, Pobega plays very high intensity. Pobega is very good for high intensity.
Yeah. Cornish would be good for this game.
Yeah, Krunic is more suitable for a game like this.
Krunic and Messias on halftime, it would be much better.
We do have a cross coming in. Benacer. Ooh, nice play. Try a nice exchange, but it did not go through. The high press, and the Milan wins the ball back. This is what they should be doing: high pressing, win that ball back in different in the higher positions though. Tonali, looking for Salamakers. Salamakers with a good run in the middle. Salamakers with a shot. Good shot by Salamakers. Giving the goalkeeper something to think about. Stinging those hands. Nice, powerful shot. If it was just a little bit to the left of the goalkeeper, that would have been difficult to save. Come on, Pioli. Tell them to raise the intensity, Pioli. I'm a little bit disappointed in how we're approaching this right now. We're just not thinking. It's too, we're not thinking. The team is not thinking. We win the ball back. Benacer making some silly mistakes. Let's see how this is going. This is going very strange, but let's see how it goes. Kalulu, sorry, going forward with the ball. Kalulu. Brahim Diaz to Benacer. Benacer with the through ball. Nothing there, but watch out what happens in the box. Giroud tries to get something through that. Dinamo toying with us at this moment from a defensive standpoint. Essentially right now, the thing that Dinamo is controlling this game, and I don't know. Let's see what happens. Nice play here from Dinamo. Watch out for the 1-2. They do come forward. This looks like a foul for AC Milan. Milan being way too docile. You have to be a serial killer in this competition. You have to attack them with. Don't make
And
them even
also,
think.
Giroud is coming back too far back. There is no need to do that.
If a team is just a very strange performance from the team. This is where Pioli needs to, up his game in Europe. Watch out here for.
Usually, Pioli gets a tactic right in the Serie A, but in Europe, he's still struggling.
Yeah.
This is all tactical mistakes that we are doing.
Yeah. Yes. Milan, with the talent Milan has, Milan should have already scored a bunch of goals. But let's see what happens. Obviously, every game for Milan at this point. This is the 8th game Milan plays in the Champions League. So it's a team that is still new to this competition. But let's see how this goes. Let's see what they learn from this game and let's see how it goes.
Penalty.
Penalty for Milan?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
unless VAR intervenes.
Brahim Diaz with a nice play. Let's see, Tomori with the... Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Penalty on Leao. It looks like a penalty.
Yeah, it should be. He kicked him in the leg. Nice ball from Tomori.
Ollie G. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely a penalty. Ollie G. Is Ollie G going to take it?
Oh, well, I think yeah.
Now, hopefully, a goal opens up this game a little bit more.
I don't think that Dinamo will risk it. They have one victory at the start. They know they're playing Milan away. I don't think they will open. They will continue to play the same because they don't have to risk anything. Even a 1-0 loss to them, it's good for them here.
You think they're going to defend the goal difference?
Yeah, because again, it's an away game at San Siro, so there's no need to risk it and to concede three more goals in the second half. And Milan, if Dinamo opens up, Milan is capable of doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
But let's first see if we score this.
Right, exactly. Guys, smash the like button if you have not. For good luck. Do the smashing of the liking. Looks like Oliver on the net. Oliver Giroud. Oli, 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 Oli. Oliver Giroud waiting for the referee. Here comes Oliver. And it's a goal. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0 for Oliver Giroud. 1-0 for Oliver Giroud. Okay, so we get the precious goal at the end of the second half, which is a good time to score. But I would say that the performance has been very poor. Very poor. Tactical approach. I have to give it to Dinamo Zagreb for influencing how Milan is playing.
Well, Milan is not playing that bad. They're playing only bad till the end part when they have to do the final pass or the final shot. Till then, everything is good. But at the
I would
end,
like to see Pioli energize the team a little bit more going into the second half. Now, of course, it's hard to say what's going to happen next. Because I think you're right. I think they're not. Maybe they are going to open up, but I don't see why they would.
I would be honestly surprised if they open up.
Yeah, I wonder what Pioli's going to tell the boys in the locker room.
We have to score a fast goal in the second half so we can finish the game calmly. Because you know it's Milan when they lead only 1-0, they can concede at any time.
Yeah, maybe playing a slow tempo at this point, just keeping the win, is probably good for Milan in order not to exhaust too much energies for the next game in Serie A, which is a very important game. You could maybe look at it that way.
Yeah, also that's in play. It's very important because I think we're playing at home with Napoli or away. I don't know.
We are playing. I'm not sure. I think we're. Let's see. Wow.
Yeah,
Come on
we're
now.
playing at home with Napoli.
Okay, we're playing at home. This game is more important than the Napoli game. It's a very important game, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it's important, but if we can manage to score a fast second half goal, we can relax a little bit, slow the tempo, and keep the energy for Sunday.
Yeah, it has a picnic kind of feel, this game. Do you guys think Rafa is renewing? I don't know.
It depends on a lot of factors. The latest that I read was he's asking for Milan to pay his fine to Sporting. I think that's a little bit too much. Milan offered to pay half of the price, now he's asking full.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think we should be finding out sooner rather than later.
Before the World Cup, they should resolve the situation.
I think so. I think we will find out before the World Cup. And if we
Because a lot of
won't,
people don't understand. Yeah, Leao is deserving. He's the MVP. He's the best player in Milan. But if they give him everything that he wants, it will create a problem in the locker room because you have a lot of other players. They can start making demands and just destroy the chemistry of the team.
yeah, no, Milan definitely has to do something. I mean, it's something that they definitely have to do if they want to, keep these players. Of course, the more you win, the more revenue you make, so you can still maintain the balanced books and you can bring that salary cap a little bit higher. I think our salaries are a little bit lower actually than last year right now, but with a projection of the renewal of the contracts, it's going to go back up. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It should be interesting. We're going to find out. How would you rate the first half? Very poor, I would say. I think Milan is falling too much into Dinamo Zagreb's trap. I think Milan. I think Pioli should take a notes from the Carlo Ancelotti early 2000s way of playing, which is just intensive, creative football. Break them down. Don't let them think. Destroy them psychologically, technically, tactically. But it looks like Milan is playing at their tempo, and this team with Leao, Salamakers, it's not suited for a slow tempo. This is a team that is suited more for a high tempo. I think on points, tactically, Milan is not impressive. They should be doing better. That's my analysis.
I will be back in 5 minutes just to get some beers.
Okay, okay. Gotta admit, Dinamo seemed very clinical. A couple of half chances and they almost scored. Yes, and that's what they're waiting for. They're just waiting for that clinical moment. What's up, Laert? How you doing, my friend?
Oh, good man. How's it going?
Very good. You watching the game on the big screen?
Yeah, I'm watching the game on the big screen.
Nice,
How's
nice.
everything?
Good, good, good. Not that impressed, I gotta admit. I just told the guys what I thought. I think we're not, we should be pressing them higher with much more intensity. You know, I'm not too happy right now with how we're playing, but I'm happy that we're winning. If it's a game that we don't need to spend much energy on, gives us means that we have more energy to spend in the next game, and we know Napoli is going to play. We know Napoli is not going to slow down the game. Napoli is going to play, so that's going to be a very high intensive game. So maybe that's the pro. That's what I'm thinking right now. How about you?
I'm actually happy for the performance because looks like the team is prepared for a deep line defense. So, and I think we're giving them the illusion to have space and to keep the ball because if we completely press them and high press them, they will sit deep and we're not gonna have space to actually attack. So it's kind of a how can I say it? We've been a bit it's a mature performance. If we go all 100%, they're gonna see deep, and we're not gonna have the space to unlock the game. But actually, allowing them to go a bit up and to try to score goals, it gives us space to create chances. So I like that strategy.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not really seeing it that way, but it's all right. I think Osimhen is out for that match. Yeah, Osimhen is not playing against Napoli for Napoli. Um, yeah, as long as we get the victory today, I think that's going to be the most important thing. Um, they don't seem to be a very technical team, so even their set pieces have been very poor. That's where they can hurt us in their set pieces. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean the quality of the opposition is not incredible. We have to win this game now because we are 1-0. The penalty was soft, but we created a lot of clear chances that I think We started with Giroud controlling the ball really bad on that Diaz pass. Leao had that chance with the long pass from Diaz as well. Tonali with the cross of Saelemaekers. I think Tonali should have just controlled the ball instead of go for a header. We had some interesting situations there and chances. It's just we don't look clinical enough at the moment. And Giroud is tired. Giroud is really tired.
I
He
mean,
needs
Giroud has
to.
been playing. He's the footballer that has been playing the most games in all of Europe at this point, and he's not young. He's not young. I'm sure he's enjoying life because footballers are addicted to the pitch. But I mean, unfortunately, we are in this situation where literally all of our strikers are out except for Giroud.
I will play CDK second half, or at least
Uh,
the last 30
As a
minutes.
striker, yeah, I think they should do that because we're going to need Giroud for the Napoli game. Because the Napoli game, we will need a center forward, a number 9. He
Yeah.
was the one that actually solved the game for us last season, Giroud. So yeah, bring in CDK, keep Brahim Diaz in, bring CDK for the striker, give Giroud a rest. This is not the kind of game where we need to be risking Giroud.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. Also, Messias can come in for Salamakers. This is a slow tempo game. Salamakers is much more suited for high tempo games. So
Yeah. I think Smithia should come in. I think Saelemaekers is not playing well, or at least another other level he was playing against Salzburg.
yeah, and that was a way more difficult game.
Yeah.
Salamakers is a guy that the tempo needs to be fast because as soon as the tempo slows down, he kind of loses the plot a little bit. And a lot of our players, not just him, are kind of like that. Aren't you guys going to get copyrighted for the match on Larry's background? Nah.
You're not seeing anything. You cannot see anything there.
No, not for that. He is a pro footballer. CDK is not Holland. What sucks is we don't have Ali. Yeah, Ali would have been absolutely perfect for this kind of game because Ali is that kind of Pirlo-esque player that can see the game at a slow tempo and find those right timings through the channels. But we will see Ali, guys. We still have a long time for. I don't think Ali is going to be Howard. That's what I'm saying.
This thing. Yeah, I'll go on. Anyway, Adli, I think CDK needs to come in. Giroud, I think I'll give Giroud another 10 minutes. Or I will change him. I mean, no, I'll give him 10 minutes, Giroud, because you rest these 15 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
You have another 10 minutes, 15 minutes energy. And but I will change him. I put CDK as a striker. And as you said, I even if I have a chance, I'll even change Leao, man. I'll be honest with you. I know
For
he's
who?
not playing against Napoli, but I'll start to think about Napoli playing Saelemaekers on the left, maybe to see what he can do with Messias on the right, Saelemaekers on the left, because I don't think Saelemaekers is gonna get tired if he plays 90 minutes.
Yeah.
He hasn't played a lot anyway this start of the season, so he's fresh. And he didn't play at all on Saturday, sorry. So
Right.
it's completely fresh if he does 2 games in 4 days or 3 days. So
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if he does. Let's see if he does that.
I will, yeah, Leao. I know Leao is better maybe to just come off in the last 20 minutes and have a rest, not get injured. Just think about it, all the chances he's missed today, because he could have scored 2 goals today, Leao.
Yeah, he's not being super clinical now today. Yeah, I gotta be honest. Like the performance, I'm not very happy with the performance, but it's okay. It's not a problem. You're going to experiment that in such an important game. Why not play Ali left wing against Napoli? Ali left wing against Napoli? Maybe. I don't
I
know.
wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that. I
He did
wouldn't
play
mind. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, he played left wing in the preseason really well. Of course, preseason is preseason, but we saw a lot of promise in him.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Dinamo will do in the second half? I think more or less the same.
Yeah, they will try everything in the last 15 minutes. They will keep it. They will try to keep it a 1-0, go on a counter, and in the last 15 minutes they will try everything to get a point. I don't think they feel like they can get a winner today.
Yeah,
So
and they clearly do not have the ability to just attack and create chances after chances. Like they know that the more they go forward,
yeah,
they're going to lose the ball, and that's going to open up space for us. So they're going to be conservative throughout the whole game. I do think that. Yeah, maybe in the last minute, especially if it's still 1-0, they might try and sneak something in there. But we need to score at least one or two other goals before the last 10 minutes. And also, we can, we have the talent to do it. Dinamo have a goal in them. We need to get the second. Defensively, we looked alright, though. Yeah. We need to be more clinical in counter because Dinamo will play more open. Messias and CDK will be perfect substitutions. I think we are going to be seeing those players, yeah. Dude, Ali don't remember what it is to play a football match. Anyhow, I don't understand all the hype around him. From what I had seen, there was nothing too special, and the coach no much better than us. Well, I would disagree with that because in the preseason he had 3 goals and 2 assists. Like he showed a lot of promise. But let's not forget that Ali is only 21. He came from Bordeaux. Benacer came from a similar situation. Who was Benacer when he came the first season of Milan? He barely played. He definitely was not ready. So we gotta just be patient with these players, you know. Ali's time will come, and when he will shine, you know, he will gradually grow. Remember Tonali's first year. Tonali had a terrible first year. Milan didn't even want to buy him after the first year.
yeah.
So we have to be patient.
I think it's a good game for Pobega and Dest, Serginho Dest. I will play Serginho Dest on the left
Oh yeah,
just to
yeah.
rest Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez is playing okay. It's not being incredible, and I think he needs a rest.
And
That's
Theo now,
a
yeah,
game.
yeah, and Theo has played every single game non-stop.
Yeah. I wouldn't blame Pioli if he puts Dest on the left this game. Um, Theo will help him to rest 30 minutes. Don't finish the game with 90 minutes in his legs. Will help him a lot for recovery and be a bit more fresh against Napoli.
You know what? I would put Pobega in because Pobega actually
As
is very intense, and he can get that. He can do the high press, and he can win those balls in the middle. So Pobega would be a good option, actually. Yeah.
And Pobega is tall, so he can go for corners. He can go for a shot from outside. He
Yeah.
likes to go inside the box and provide an assist. So I think Pobega, Serginho Dest, and CDK should come in 10 minutes just to refresh the team, make some people rest, and still
Yeah.
be dangerous and offensive.
Yeah. Any standout performances today, or not really? Right. Everybody's
I
been.
th- I don't think anyone has been bad. I think we our strategy was this one to don't completely dominate the game, because if you dominate the game, they're gonna park the bus, and if they park the bus, we're gonna have less. It's gonna be harder for us to create chances. So we need to keep a slow tempo and allow them to come out so we can find some space. So the strategy is right. I think the best in the pitch were, in my opinion, Benacer. Even if he missed 2 passes, 2 simple passes, but he played really well. I think Diaz did well. Um, Leao did well. He's just not clinical in front of the goal. That's my issue with Leao. Sometimes it just needs to breathe deep and shoot. You know what I mean? Just have that second of breathing and finish. But he's
Yeah.
too in a rush when he finish a chance. Yo, the game is starting, guys. Enjoy the watch along with Roy, and see you at the end for the post match.
All right. See you later. Okay, boys, I'm here. Now we will definitely score more. Kickoff. With Red Devil Studio, the man, the myth, the legend. Forza Milan. If Milan win here, the group is wide open. It makes the Chelsea versus Milan games very interesting. Yes, sir. They can always play. He knows how to manage himself during games. Anyway, the game has started. There you go. The Heineken, the sponsor of the Champions League. Oh, wait, hold on. The comment was hiding that. I saw it, but the audience didn't. There you go.
Champions League 2022 winners. Okay, nice start. Look what happened now. Salat is the GOAT.
Salamakers with a nice play here. Salamakers, Brahim Diaz to Leao. Leao with a nice acceleration. Oh, Salamakers! Salamakers with 2 goals in the Champions League and another great play from Leao, guys. Leao with an exceptional play, putting the turbo,
And this
putting
was
the
a
cross
header
in.
from Salamakers.
Salamakers, guys. There you go. Lab Gorilla said it. Lab Gorilla said it. He said, okay, boys, I'm here. Now we'll definitely score more. That is 100% true. There you go. Leao with another assist. I think this is 7 games now. Leao with 7 goal contribution, and he got... No, sorry. This is 8 games so far in the season. Leao has 8 goal contribution. So Leao is perfect record right now as far as goal contribution, and he procured the penalty.
This is for everybody that doubted Salat.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 games, 2 goals.
2 games, 2 goals. That's it. Bravo, Salamakers. And honestly, I don't know. You saw that he was in the press conference yesterday, right?
Yeah.
The way he was answering those questions, like, very good, saying the right things. And he said, I know I need to score more. I know I need to do more assists, and I'm working on that. So there you go. 2-0, guys. Exactly what we wanted. Score at the end of the first half and score at the beginning of the first half. Those are the worst times for your opponents to get scored on. All right.
This is what was needed, so we can watch relaxed and team don't have to spend themselves that much.
Yeah.
Maybe now it's a good time to take off Giroud to give him some rest.
Yeah.
Also rest a little bit Theo.
Right. I mean, Dest and these players, can give him some time. We spoke about it earlier with Laird. CDK come in and play that center forward role, give Giroud a little bit of rest, because against Napoli, it's going to be a lot of hard work against Napoli. But we saw right now the team steps up that tempo a little bit. They can catch these guys off guard. Anyway, 2-0. We'll take it. Salah is Mr. UCL.
This is what they showed even in preseason. If they put the intensity a little bit higher and they play their game, they can score at any time.
Yeah.
Just we need to see this a little bit more often.
Yes. This is funny, dude. Football is nothing without Salamakers. This is hilarious. How is Salamakers our UCL man? I know, right? Karma. There is a football god. Okay, watch out for Dinamo, though. They're on the attack right now. Maybe Pride is going to start to come into Dinamo and they're going to try and salvage something. Maybe that could be an advantage for us. Dinamo, good defense by Theo. One thing, Theo Hernandez, for sure, he's definitely improved defensively. Like, that is something that has to be said. Yes, Vic D.
Just if you can explain how they can get the gift membership a little bit better, not to waste them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Already.
Did you send it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Thank you, Andon. Really appreciate it. Bello Mohammed was gifted a membership. Emmanuel gifted a membership. Senjar Hussein gifted a membership. And Kangu and Pazmino gifted a membership. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Andon, really appreciate you. Thank you.
No problem.
Top G. Des as a right wing, I want to see that. It could happen today, guys. It could happen. right, Calabria now on the offense. Calabria with the pass to Brahim Diaz. Nice. Calabria recovers the ball. Brahim Diaz to Leao. Leao trying to spread it open, but it goes out. Pioli yellow carded. Really? For what? I missed that.
When did he get the yellow card?
I don't know. I think I missed that. Nice recovery here from Tomori. Foul for AC Milan in a decent position. How's that Heineken? Tasting good?
It's excellent. It's just proper for football. Champions League night. Man, I missed this for like 7-8 years.
We heard a lot of celebrating in the background. I wonder what that means. Let's see. I wonder what that means. Let's see. Benacer on the ball. Ready for the free kick. Tonali spreads it to Leao on the wing. Leao to Benacer. Tonali. Kalulu. Kalulu spreads it open to Brahim Diaz. Milan just trying to push Dinamo back up a little bit. Dinamo is just waiting. Yep. They're not going to change the way they play. Even at 2-0. Dest right wing, Salah Musa left, CDK Cam, Leao center forward. It is an option for sure. Who do you predict is going to be the first subs, Andon?
Well, I hope it's Giroud CDK instead of Giroud. I hope that's what he will do. Just because Giroud needs a rest, nothing else.
Yes, and listen, I want to give props to Brahim Diaz with the little man showing that he's just as strong as everybody else. Pushed a big man off the ball, even commits a foul. It looked clean to me, at least
Yeah,
from the screen.
he bulked up this season. He's a little bit more muscular.
This was a clean challenge. This was absolutely clean. How is it a foul? Absolutely bad call from the referee. Anyway. Who would you say is your man of the match so far? I don't know.
Brahim. It's
Brahim?
Diaz.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Diaz.
Diaz on this channel has been public enemy number one for many people.
Well, everybody's expecting goals, assists every game. Sometimes that doesn't happen.
Yeah. Anyway, the more of our players perform, the better it is. But anyway, Dinamo is trying to create some opportunities here. Milan is not allowing them to come forward, which is nice, good to see. They're closing the spaces. But watch out here. You got to be careful, Calabria. Nice play from Calabria. Very good. Good clearance. Giroud tries to the layoff. Dinamo now starting to look a little bit more.
This is bad.
Dinamo starting to look a little bit more dangerous. Yeah, Dinamo trying to play football now. Wow, what a play from Dinamo. What a goal. Oh my God, what the hell. This looked like prime Barcelona. Pride is kicking in. Pride is kicking in. Pride is kicking in, and they're going to play football with a very great game, a great play. I mean, what can I say? Like, this was perfectly executed.
This was a beautiful goal.
Yeah, that was perfectly executed goal. They can't say anything but chapeau. Milan needs to wake up. Dinamo tough cookie, tough cookie. We can't allow them to get back in the game. Can't allow them to get back in the game. I never. No, I know you guys don't hate him. I know that. I'm just.
I would even bring on Kjaer just for a little bit more stability at the back.
Yeah. That's a possibility. We might definitely see Kjaer coming up. Pobega, a little bit more muscle in the middle. Milan must be very careful here because if it gets scored on, 2-2, 1 point, no bueno. We really need to see Pioli now work his magic. We need to see Pioli work his magic. Anyone that thought we could turn up and win easily needs to wake up. No easy games, no easy games. Hopefully one day these games will be easy for us, but not yet, not yet. Even though I do think that if Milan had a better approach, it would be a totally different story. The Orsic, I think you called him out earlier, right? Orsic scores again just like he did versus Chelsea.
Yeah, he scored against Chelsea also. In the past 2-3 seasons, he was always scoring.
Interesting player, yeah. Tomori keeps getting caught out of position. We don't need Karen on. He's too slow for the UCL.
Well, it's not everything about speed when you're playing as a defender. Sometimes positioning is very much more important than speed.
Yeah, in this game, honestly, the intensity is not very high. But the idea of slow, fast, it's about positioning, timing, IQ. It's a whole lot of things. It's not just speed that determines your value.
People forget Nesta was not as fast as this today's center back, but he was the best because of his positioning. Also, Maldini in the later years when he played as a center back, he wasn't explosively fast. He was slow, but he knows how to read the game.
Yeah, and we got scored on just because we got outplayed there. You know, we didn't get.
And the goal was nothing to do with speed.
Yeah.
It was just a beautiful team play.
The assist of Dinamo is beautiful. Deep shit defense from Milan. Cross in from Calabria. Interesting cross. Milan needs to get it one. Milan needs to get another goal in here. Brahim Diaz tries to cross it in. Benacer. Leao is making those cuts, but we're not finding him. Theo Hernandez. Yeah, this idea here that modern football is about physicality and speed. I mean, so then Kjaer shouldn't be a footballer. So, you know, then there's so many players that shouldn't be. Benacer shouldn't be a footballer then, because Benacer is not super fast. Football is always going to be about technique, tactics, but it's mostly technical. The technical ability. Your first touch, your reading of the game, your anticipations, and all that. It's not a game. The physical aspect, yeah, every player needs to meet an athletic threshold, but speed and physicality is important. But your football skills are more important. The way you read the game, the way you interpret the situations.
It's all about the football IQ that you have. You can be fast, you can be strong, but if you don't know how to handle the ball and finish some actions,
Yeah.
don't
And
work.
of course, speed helps. Speed is important for depending the position. If you're a winger, you want to have speed for sure. Central defenders, if you play a high line, having speed is important. We do play a high line, but Kjaer can do it. Hold on, we got an opportunity here. Benacer. Hernandez. Benacer. Benacer to Kalulu. Kalulu back to Benacer. Calabria. Milan holding the ball. Brahim Diaz, Milan just... Dinamo still has not changed their shape, has not changed their approach. At this point, if I was Milan, I would just keep the ball. Just do this for the next 30 minutes because they're not pressing you. Just do this for the next 30 minutes. Just, you're not wasting any energy. You're not. We don't care. You don't need to impress anybody, Milan. So just take the 3 points. There. You see, Giroud. We don't need to do this at this point. At this point, all we need to do is just hold the ball for long periods of time, make this a super boring game, and just take it home because they're not pressing. They're content.
Just add a couple of bodies in the midfield and close out the game.
Yeah, maybe bringing Pobega in there, get his physicality, CDK for Giroud. Milan is giving them a hard time, but a foul for Zagreb. A lot of games today. We have a lot of interesting games. Any games that you're looking forward to after this one?
Well, I want to watch the Napoli game just to see how they will perform. We were fortunate, so they should have played yesterday, but I think due to the Queen dying, they moved the game for today. I think it
Ah,
was
okay,
something
okay, okay. That's what happened.
like
I
that.
was wondering what happened. So, and they're playing. Who are they
But
playing
also
again?
there are a lot of good games. City is playing Dortmund. Madrid is playing Leipzig.
Nice. Juve is playing Benfica, I think.
Yeah, Juve is playing Benfica. Chelsea Salzburg. Copenhagen Sevilla and Maccabi PSG.
Maccabi PSG should be easy game for Messi and those guys. All right. 63 minutes in on my side, or 64.
Pobega is ready to come in, and
Nice. That
I
is a
want to see who
yeah.
he will replace. I think they will take out Benacer.
Benacer. We definitely need him for Napoli. Kalulu to Brahim. Brahim, positive performance. Nice attempt here for vertical pass for Tonali, but the timing was a little bit off. Dinamo trying to come forward with the ball. Dinamo is coming forward with the ball.
Also, CDK will come in.
Nice.
He's
Okay.
making a double substitution.
Excellent. See the game Pobega, so definitely some muscle, some weight, and height coming in. We'll see for who. But we definitely, probably, that's what we definitely need. Especially Pobega, because Pobega plays at such a high intense level in the middle. And maybe he can break down these... Dinamo, if they want to play, they can play. So it's a very strange... tactics from Dinamo, because if they want, Dinamo can
They
bring the
can cause
tempo
some
up.
problems.
Yeah,
They're showing too much respect.
yeah. Watch out for Dinamo here. Dinamo with the cross. Benacer with the header. Dinamo still on the offense. Nice play here from Dinamo, but Milan has to be careful. not give him any chances. Shot blocked by Tonali. Leao, can he put his burners on? Dinamo containing. Will not take any risks off the ball, but are starting to take more risks on the ball. Benacer. Game has slowed down again. Once we have the ball, the game slows down. Calma, calma, ragazzi. Would love to see Juve lose. I would love it. The way they play, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Benfica doesn't mess around. Portuguese teams are tough cookies. Yeah, Dinamo. I really don't like how Dinamo is controlling this game. I don't like it. I want Milan to be the ones in control of this game.
CDK is replacing Giroud, so it's a good thing.
Ah, okay. Good. Give Giroud a good rest. And Tonali out for Pobega. So Benacer staying in. Giroud gets his goal. Giroud, you have a big game coming up on Sunday, so get in those ice baths, and we need a big game from him on Sunday. Let's see CDK in the Champions League. He is familiar with the Champions League.
He was good last season, so hopefully.
Yep. He had some very good performances against big teams. Unpopular opinion, Tonali only shows up against Inter. Only needs to show up against Inter to be a legend. Alright, let's see how this game changes with the substitutions. 25 minutes left, more or less. It's not a fireworks kind of game, but anything can happen anytime soon. Salamakers. Milan playing a very slow tempo, keeping the ball. I don't mind them doing this. Just make that clock tick. Make that clock tick. Definitely Diaz by shit something I should take a look at. Calabria playing a lot. Maybe we're expecting to see Dest at this point in the game, but not yet. Okay, Benacer. Now they're pressing. Now Dinamo feels a little bit of pressure because it's last 20 minutes. Dinamo is going to press. It looks like they're pressing a little bit more. And that's good, because once they press, this allows Milan to force to play it with a little bit more intensity, and Milan can get them. So this could go in our favor. Diaz has a good game. I think so. I think he's had a good game, yeah. Press the keeper, CDK. Let's go. Press him. Nice intercession by Tomori. Deo to Benacer. Calabria coming forward. Salamakers. Back to Calabria. Milan just going back, slowing down the game once again. Letting that clock run. Got a run here from Pobega, but long ball, not finding anyone in the right color shirt. Ooh. Benacer to Diaz. Diaz to Theo. Milan just knocking the ball around. At this point is the best thing you can do. Yep, that's what you want to do. Piss him off. Piss him off. Play rondo with them. At this point, that's what I would do. I would just like play the ball in the back until the game and just like piss them off. And just piss them off. Yes, that's what we want. Yes, okay. Now this is good. Good tactics from Milan. Not committing to anything, just holding the ball, taking result home. Dinamo is not going to press. They're just going to wait. So Milan is going to take their time. Now Milan is playing with maturity. This is mature from Milan. There you go. Slowly, making it slowly, methodical, nothing too fast.
Now I think is the time to make those tactical fouls in the middle, just to interrupt the game.
We have almost with the through ball. From Milan or Dinamo. What do you mean? Need to find channels. Yeah, Tonali is this fan base golden child, and it's weird. Milan, man, he can do no wrong in Milanisti eyes, and that sucks. If he's had a shit game, then he's had a shit game. Stop it. I don't think he's had a shit game.
He didn't have a shit game. He didn't have a spectacular game, but he didn't have a shit game.
Yeah. Watch out for Dinamo in our box right now. Ooh, nice play from Dinamo, but wild finalized decision. I don't even know what to call that, but very smart. Orsic, interesting player. Orsic. Milan needs to keep on doing what they're doing. Just play the ball with patience. Don't waste too much energy. Let them chase the game. I'm not talking about this game specifically. Well, Paul, but to be fair with you, last season there was a lot of criticism for Tonali. Not last season, the season before last season. I mean, last season, how can you criticize Tonali? That guy was a beast. Orsic has 9 goals in his last 9 games. Be careful with him. Well, he's got a goal against us. Absolutely. Definitely looks like a special player. But Brahim Diaz here with a counterattack. Brahim Diaz, almost finds Saelemaekers. Waited a little bit too long, Brahim Diaz. Maybe Saelemaekers should have opened up that channel a little bit more too. But anyway, watch out for is this a free kick for Milan or against Milan? Oh, he dove.
It's a yellow card. It's a yellow card for Orsic.
He took a dive.
Which was the wrong thing for him to do because he had the space even to shoot.
Yeah, trying to be tricky, Trying to be tricky. I mean, it's a smart team. These guys, it's a smart team. I'm impressed with how Zagreb has played this game. It's anti-football, but I'm impressed. I gotta say it from a tactical point of view. I'm impressed. But now Milan has to just make them just chase the ball, Slow. Yeah, there you go. I thought the ref gave a penalty there. How old is Orsic? I'm not sure. I'm actually surprised that no Serie A club never went for him. He can't be that old. I think he's doesn't look too old. All right, Milan now holding the ball. Pobega.
Orsic is 29.
Ah, okay. So he's an experienced player. Yes, and I have a feeling a lot of these players in Dinamo are experienced because they're playing a very smart game. You know, I wouldn't call it a courageous game, but a smart game. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Theo. No, not like that, Theo. All right, Tomori. Nice play from Tomori. The Slovak game guys play, do what they want. or do what they don't want? Just play the ball in the back?
Yes, you're gonna love this.
All right, let's see it. Brahim Diaz, Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz on the ball. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz to Benacer. Benacer to Leao. Pobega, 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 Pobega. Nice ball to Theo. Theo to Pobega. What a goal from Pobega. Another player that people have just been talking crap about. And I've been telling you guys, Pobega looks special. This player looks special. Right away from the first minute I saw this player, because I was very worried about him. I was very worried about Pobega because of Torino, Spezia. Is he good enough? But we saw him right away. This player is special. And what a play. Started by Pobega and finished by Pobega. Theo Hernandez gets himself the assist. Go ahead.
I'm really happy that he scored a goal because Pobega leaves that impression that he's more of a defensive player that holds up the ball, but in reality, he gets himself a lot in these kind of positions, in the opponent's area. That's why he scored. Even I think at Spezia he scored like 6-7 goals, even at Torino. So he's a very useful player.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I keep on forgetting to mention this in the streams. Pobega is the Kessie replacement. I'm one of the reasons why I don't have that weight that Kessie is now there is because Pobega is the guy. Like maybe he's not where Kessie is 2 years older than Pobega, so he has 2 years of experience more than him. But Pobega just looks like the next Ambrosini. The next Ambrosini was the guy that won Champions Leagues. All right, we have some substitutions coming in. Looks like Messias is coming in, Lucas's favorite player. And I saw Krunic come in. So
and Dest as well.
And Dest. So we get to see more or less maybe close to 18 minutes of Dest, Krunic, and Messias.
Dest, I think he came instead of Theo. Because I see Calabres playing.
I see. Oh no, I think he came in for Salamakers because. Wait, Dest is on the right now, so I can't see what's happening on the left. Dest is number 21, correct? Why are they all playing on the right? Calabria, Messias, and Dest all on the right. So what happened to the left side? Junior Messias in for Salamakers. Did you see Theo come out?
No, Theo is in the game. I don't understand.
Theo's in the game. Interesting. So what is the formation right now? Okay, Messias in a more central position. Who did Krunic come in for? So Messias playing like a number 10.
Krunic came instead of Benacer, Messias instead of Salesmakers, and I think because I cannot see Diaz here, Dest instead of Diaz.
Yeah, so it looks like that Messias is playing the attacking midfield role, Krunic and Pobega the double pivot, Dest on the right.
As the right wing.
As the right wing, yeah. Creative from Pioli. Nice, we like to see that.
Well, this is the time he has a comfortable advantage, so he can try out some new things.
Yeah. No, it's still 4 at the back. It's just Messias is the attacking mid, and Dest is the right winger. Krunic and Pobega the double pivot. Looks like Leao playing the whole 90. Messias actually did play as the cam in Crotone. He played cam there quite a lot.
I think he's more suited as a cam because he's not that fast, and I think he can play better at the cam.
Yeah, I mean he played there a lot in Crotone. Yeah. Severa says should have taken Leao.
There is no need. He's not playing on the weekend, so let him play.
Yeah, Leao can play against Napoli, so he stays. And I think that's all our subs, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 3. Subs. Yeah, 3 sessions. Yeah. I'm quite surprised Chelsea wasn't able to break them down. I guess we have to see what it's like to play them in Croatia. where it's going to be much more difficult. I would imagine in the Croatian surroundings. Probably a hostile
And
stadium.
another thing, Chelsea were at a mess. They're still at a mess, so
Oh,
they're a little bit shaky.
anyway, game is 3-1 at this point. No way Milan can make this one slip. 3 points in the bag. It has to be, and this is what we want to see. We want to see Milan win these games. I think we're playing a 4-3-3. All right, Pobega. Teo Hernandez with the run forward. Leao in the box. Leao tries the shot, but it goes for a corner kick. Oh, Destin, the goalkeeper, getting a little bit of a heated moment. Oh, that shouldn't have tried to get it. Should have just let it go. Nice. Press high. 10 minutes to go. Press high, guys. Let me see that. That's what I like to see. I like to see high press even when you're winning the last 10 minutes. Dinamo coming forward. Nice here play by Krunic. Missed Krunic.
What I love about this Milan is every other player that comes in to play for Milan, everybody's giving their best. You can
Yeah,
see their desire to play for the team.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, 100%. You
And I
definitely
think
have.
one of the key moments was Hakan leaving the team.
Yeah.
Even a lot of players said he was so toxic in the locker room. So one of the best things that happened.
Well, good thing you went to the Inter. Um, 84th minute. I'm assuming maybe 3 minutes or 4 minutes of stoppage time, but probably most likely 3. But at this point, Milan needs to just take this game home.
If we somehow won against Sassuolo that game, I would say this was the perfect start of the season. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. We dodged a bullet against Sassuolo thanks to Magic Mike saving that penalty. We have Dinamo on the offense right now trying to create chances, but Milan now back on the ball. And this is where, let's see how Dinamo reacts in these last minutes. Pobega trying to create something, but Dinamo here being a little bit playing with more panic. They look tired, even though they barely run. Train seems perfectly on time. It is good to know that we can put CDK as a striker. Versatile players. Milan definitely needs all these versatile players. But coming forward now, Teo Hernandez, another 19-minute game.
And Theo is just built different.
Yeah. I think Bobo Vieri said that too, that he's just buying the ticket, he's worth, just him is worth buying the ticket at the stadium. Do you speak Italian? You don't speak Italian, right?
No, but I understand a little bit.
Yeah, you know Bobo Vieri, he's got his TV show,
Yeah.
his Twitch show. He's speaking very well about Hernandez. Watching him live, but yeah, he is built different and he's got incredible strength.
And I think now this season and the last season, he's playing a little bit smarter than he used to.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Much
Because
smarter.
at start he was so explosive, he was so spending him that much, and at times he fell off. Now he keeps that consistency,
Yep, yep, absolutely.
and
He's
he's
definitely
much better
maturing.
defensively. He's
Yep,
excellent.
yep, I agree 100%. I'm so happy for Pobega and Salad. Do you think Pioli doesn't trust Ali, not using him much? No, I don't think he doesn't trust him. I think Ali will have his time, just like Kalulu. Kalulu had his time. All these players will have their time, to shine.
Everybody will get chance if they deserve it. So
Yeah.
just trust in Pioli.
I'm surprised that we didn't put on his replacement and I've forgotten his name. I'm not sure and I've forgotten his name. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Lao should return back to CDK. Aim high cross for Dest. I'm surprised Dest won that header actually, being I think the shortest player on the pitch at this point. The ref has no yellow cards in his pocket. We have probably 8 minutes to go or less. Good so far. Knock on wood. 3 points at the San Siro. This is what we wanted. Ali's going the Diaz route, kind of like how Diaz with Hakan-ish. Oh, okay, maybe. It's possible. Oh, Teosab is Balotelli. Nice play from Krunic, feeding the ball back to Calabria, Kalulu. Kalulu, Calabria, overlapping back to the right. Yeah, there you go. Let them chase it. Let them chase it. Well done by Kalulu. Waiting. Now slowing down the game. Now we're going to slow down the game. And
This move by Pobega, he's
wow, what a play from Pobega. What a play from Pobega. Coming forward. And, oh, almost finding the through ball too. Very close there, finding that through ball. Nice winning. CDK did a good job winning the ball back. Great play here from Dest. Very good play from Dest. Messias back to Calabria. Milan now just chilling out. When Rebic should be back in October, there is nothing new that came out regarding Origi. Unless there has. Have you read anything new about Origi?
I think he will be back after the international break.
Ah, okay. There you go.
I think now he's in Belgium. The doctors are looking at his injury and making sure it doesn't repeat itself.
Oh my god, CDK had Messias wide open. CDK had Messias wide open. That should have been a goal. But Milan still on the offense. Good recovery from Messias. Calabria. Pobega with the shot, but CDK had a great opportunity to just pass it
CDK
back.
just needs that his first goal to get his confidence up.
Yeah,
I was really disappointed that they disallowed his goal with Sampdoria.
right. Oof. The players reacting. Free kick here for AC Milan. Looks like Calabria is hurt. I said Origi will be a bust this summer. I still feel the same way. Bust, you mean a flop? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it's a little bit unfair to Origi just to get that conclusion right now.
Look,
Yeah, everybody is disappointed by the injuries, but let's see if he can keep being healthy. Because he wasn't bought to score 20, 30 goals. He was never that kind of
no,
a player.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Anyway, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 minutes already gone. Look, guys, 3 points. Second victory of Pioli in this Milan, this new Milan, out of 8 games in the Champions League. And we need to start to get used to feeling what it's like to win in Europe. And anyway, guys, after the game, we're going to do a post-match. So join the post-match. It's going to be a separate stream. But thank you for joining us today. Remember to please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and click a like. And thank you for Andon for the gift memberships.
No problem. I just love the community here. A lot of people, different opinions.
Yeah.
Hopefully, more people can get involved.
Some of those opinions drive me crazy, but it's okay. It's all right.
Well, that's the good thing. 2 years ago, we would be just disappointed that we are shit. Now we're arguing about good things.
Yeah. It's in the bag, guys. It is in the bag. What do you mean he's one of the highest earners? He was bought to do that. Oh, Origi. We're in September, and you guys have already come to a conclusion about Origi. Shake my head. Paul KB is one of the guys that thinks Origi was going to score all these goals. Nice win. Enjoyed the watch along. That is it, guys. Good way to spend an hour in the train. Hey, thank you, Lab Gorilla. Guys, the post match is going to start in more or less 1 hour. So join us for the post match. That should be interesting. Say my name. Say your name. Paolo. Paulino. Paulino. Paul KB. Paul is obviously, I don't know, works for Origi or something. Anyway, game is over. 3 points in the bag. Not the most fireworks kind of game, but not bad either. Not bad either.
Also, while we're speaking about Origi, Origi was never brought in to be a standard starter for the team. Even though he gets the high salary, but the high salary is because we got him on free. And he has the experience to win Champions League games and derby games, similar to Giroud. Giroud is never a profiled goal scorer, but he handled every single derby last year. So Origi is brought in for the same thing. Where we will look for that striker that can score 20, 30 goals per season next season.
Yeah. Yeah. Rangers Napoli coming up. Let's see if SofaScore already has their numbers up. I'm very curious to see. I don't know how fast they are, so we're going to find out right now. Milan, here it is. Let's see. Are they up already? Watch live. What is this? Oh. Let's see. Do we have stats? Let's check. Yes, it looks like they do. There you go. Okay, so there you go. SofaScore, another time, SofaScore gives man of the match to Salamakers with the highest numbers. Look at that. Look at that, guys.
Salat is the man.
Incredible. Brahim Diaz gets a solid 7.1, Rafael 7.4, Theo 7.4. The player that got the least points is Mike Magnan, who didn't have much to do, really. But, hey, props goes to Dinamo. I have to give them props, honestly. You know, a beautiful goal, and they kind of messed up our game, but in the end, our quality shined.
I think if they pushed a little bit after the first goal, they could have scored the second goal.
Yeah,
but they didn't use that opportunity.
Right now, Milan is top of the table with 4 points. Dinamo at 3 and Salzburg at 1. They're going to be playing Chelsea later on. So, Milan with 17 shots 7 shots on targets, 7 shots off target. Interesting game. Guys, remember to follow our post-match. It's going to happen a little less than an hour from now. We're going to talk about the game. Anna, anything you want to say about today's game?
It was what I expected. Not It was not an easy game to say, but it was a smart game. We did what we had to do. They didn't spend too much energy from them, and yeah, this is a very, very, very good starting point for the weekend.
Yeah.
I think if they manage to beat, and I hope we will beat Napoli on Sunday, and it will give them time after that, after the international break,
Yeah.
to come back healthier. We'll have more players available, so
Yeah,
they're on the right path.
after the
Just
intern...
continue to do,
Sorry, go ahead, finish, my bad.
just to continue to do what they're doing so far, and we would have no problems.
Yeah. After the international break, guys, our schedule is insane. It is insanity. Let me just show you what we are expecting to see after the international break. It is pure action, non-stop action. Let's see if...
I think we have something like Chelsea, Juventus against Chelsea, something like that.
yes. We have Empoli, which is not too bad. Hopefully we can get our points. But right after that, it's Chelsea, Juve, then Chelsea. And then after that, I think we still have another tough game. It seems like our calendar this year is just difficult. We have a difficult calendar this year. It feels like last year's calendar was a little bit easier. Are you getting that sensation too?
After that, we don't have that many difficult games. I think the next difficult game, if we take in consideration, it may be Torino away,
Oh, right. Okay. Yes. So
and after
after...
that,
Yeah.
it's before the World Cup. It's like the last game we played against Fiorentina.
Yeah.
So I hope we can at least we should win most of the games.
Yeah, so right after the international break, we have Empoli, and then we have this trinity of matches. Wow, I cannot. This is going to be so much fun to follow. These 3 games, high level games. This is Super League right here. Chelsea, Milan, Milan, Juventus, Milan, Chelsea. And then now, after that, we have games that we're obligated to get points. The obligation is there against Verona, Monza, Zagreb for the Champions League, Torino. And then we have Salzburg, Spezia, Cremonese, and Fiorentina. Yeah, you're right. So we have these 3 games here that is going to be the tough games, and then we have all games that Milan is obligated to collect lots of points and move forward in their campaign. Juventus isn't a tough game. Have you seen them play? Juventus is... Yeah, of course, the way they play is terrible, but you can't really underestimate them.
It's a derby. You cannot know with a derby. Even when we were one of the worst teams in the league and Juventus was winning 9 Scudettos, we still surprised them in a couple of games.
Yeah. And Juventus is this kind of team that will get motivated to play against us, Everybody loves to play, gets motivated to play against it. Skip class and we still won. The curse is broken, Roy. I think the curse only applies to me, but you shouldn't be skipping class, Joe. You shouldn't be skipping class,
Yeah.
But whatever. Stalemate scores more goals for Milan in UCL. Am I wrong? Well, so far, yeah, he's the capocannoniere of the AC Milan. You about to say something, Andon? Napoli. I'm definitely going to be interested to watch that game. I don't think Napoli is going to play the same way they played against Liverpool. Scotland is difficult ground, a difficult atmosphere, and the Scottish and those teams play with a lot of courage. So they come at you, they don't care. It's going to be difficult for Napoli. If Napoli can perform technically at high levels, well, let's see if they can do it. Let's see if they have the
It
mentality.
depends on what kind of game Kvicha will have.
Vicha, let's see. He's such a fun player to watch. Yeah, such a fun player to watch. Yeah, let's see. And Osimhen is not there, so that's going to affect their game for sure. I'm very happy. So okay, let's. We are going to have a post match later, and we're going to talk more about the players, guys. But top flops. Who was your top? Who was your flop? What is your? What did you think of approach? Because I'm not too happy with the approach today. I'm actually not satisfied with our approach today. And what do you think?
Well, I think the approach was like that because they played a lot of games. The rotation was not present that much in certain areas of the field due to injuries. So I think they were preserving their strength. They weren't playing at 100%. Yeah, it was risky, but they know they're a different team at San Siro and they can easily win games. About top of the match, I would say I love what Diaz did. I love what also Salamakers did. One of them. And for flop, I'm a little bit worried about Tomori. He started the season really bad. He didn't have a great reaction for the goal. I'm a little bit worried about his form.
Tomori, eh?
Yeah, Tomori. Yeah. Not that he had a terrible game,
No, yeah,
because nobody had a terrible game, but
right.
he was a little bit sluggish.
Mm,
And that's from the start of the season as well.
okay,
I don't know why he seems a little bit slow, which is not typical for him.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Sounds fair. For me, top probably difficult to choose in this game, but yeah, I thought Brahim Diaz did well. I thought he did well actually. I like Pobega the way he came in. I think I'll give it to Pobega for me. Top. I'll give it to Pobega for a flop for me. The players. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. Honestly, for me, the flop is going to be the coach today. I really don't like how we prepared the game today, but we got the win. That's all that matters, you know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
it's
important.
it's an experience. It's an experience, and these are young players. They need to learn. So yeah, but we'll be talking more about this later. Are you going to join us for the post match later on?
Yes, I will join. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so let's read a few more comments, and then, guys, we will see you later for the post match. How did we line up towards the end of the game? I wasn't paying full attention because of work. Was this cam? No, it was basically the bottom four was the bottom four that started. The Tomori, Kalulu, Calabria. The double pivot was Pobega, Krunic. Cam was Messias. Dest played in Salamaker's spot on the right wing. Leao played the full 90 minutes. And CDK, the striker. Yes, Kalulu already had the Orsic covered. Why did Tomori have to rush on him as well? So, do you blame that goal on Tomori?
Well, not solely on him because it was a beautiful action. No matter what we did, it was just everything was perfect for Dinamo Zagreb.
Yeah, I thought that action was just really crafted really well. It caught everybody
But
off guard, not
yeah,
just
but
Tomori.
I think Tomori should have reacted a little bit better.
I don't
Would it have
remember where Tomori was there.
affected the play? I don't know, but yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, as Omari said, he rushed. He didn't have to rush to Orsic, so
hmm,
he left a little bit of space.
got you. Why do we concede silly goals? Was that a silly goal? I don't know. I think this goal was actually a really good goal. I gotta be honest. Like,
It wasn't a silly goal. It was a great goal.
yeah, it was. It
I'm
was
not mad
crafted.
when we concede like this. We
Yeah,
cannot be mad for
yeah.
goals like this.
Like for example, the goal that we conceded against Salzburg, that was a silly goal.
Yeah,
That
that
was a
was a
silly
silly
goal.
goal.
Yeah. I'm switching my name to Tommaso. It's lovely. Thoughts on the youth league win? Yeah, we spoke about earlier. Um, yeah, it's great. Shaka Touré, you said had a good performance. I wonder who scored. Do you know? It's probably here.
One scored Traore, one scored Lazetic, and one scored. I think his name is Khalili, something like that.
Oh, El Halil. El Halil, I believe, is actually Algerian, if I'm not mistaken.
He
But
has
he's
Italian
Italian.
citizenship.
Yeah.
He plays with the Italian. Yeah.
Let's see if they have it here.
I don't know why, but Cuenca wasn't playing. I don't know if it's something with the regulations or something like that. He didn't play. But they were good also at back. Kubis had a great game. Simic had a great game. Traore, Lazetic.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's...
Hopefully that will bring them a little bit more confidence also to the youth team because they need it. They had a bad start of the season.
Yeah. They're
Hopefully
kind
they
of
can.
recovering a little bit. They're kind of recovering.
Man, Abati is the coach. I never believed to see that.
How about that? I think the approach was to get early goals and settle. That kind of rushed things in the final third, in my opinion. That goal was a defensive mistake. I mean, I'm going to give them props for crafting a very nice play. At least it wasn't a set-piece goal. Yeah, true. Too many on the guy with the ball and almost no one on the... Yeah, but that guy did play a very good goal. I'm going to give him props for that. Sorry, I didn't mean Orisic. Kalulu had the guy who passed to Orisic, covered, and Tomori rushed to that guy, leaving space for Orisic. I mean, if we would have scored that goal, we wouldn't be talking about defensive mistakes. We would be talking about how great we were at scoring a goal like that. Tonali was trying to get there. Maldini have to bring Orisic. He's good. Orisic is 29, guys. Let's get the next Van Basten. Let's get the next Van Basten. All right, Andon, thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate you. Everybody in chat, thank you, guys. We got the 3 points. That is what we wanted. That's what we need. Join our post-match. That is going to be happening in less than an hour. So join us for that. And we're going to be talking in depth of the game today. So for everybody that joined us today, remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Click that like button. Smash that like button. Guys, Milan is winning games. So far, no losses, right? Since the season has started.
No, the last loss we had was against Spezia. That unfortunate loss.
Oh my God! Imagine that. So very good record for Milan so far. Let's see what happens in this next game against Napoli. But guys, we'll be talking more about the Champions League and this game in less than an hour at the post-match. Lart will be leading that one. We'll see you later. And on Forza Milan. Thank you for joining us today, and thank you for the gifts, the sub gifts. Guys, we'll see you in less than an hour. Arrivederci. Peace out. Ciao.